I'm going to see if there's a difference with this device here. Because, you know, I have like a billion devices. Maybe this one will work different. We shall see. So I'm going to give it about a minute to see everybody catching. Oh, why my hair color looks different on this camera. All right. So we'll try it here. See, it might be working better from this one. See, yeah, like why is there 5? Like, I'm not the most popular person in the world, but why would I have 5 people only in my Facebook? See, now there's 52, 56. Like, yeah, there's something wrong. There was something wrong. So guys, I'm having an impromptu Dear Babbzy. Just like I said on the segment before, I literally didn't do a Dear Babbzy this week, Friday, because a lot of the people who live in the UK were saying that they are not able to see the segments because they come on at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And because they're in London, obviously it's a later time for them, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So they basically said that they wanted to do another different time for Dear Babbzy, and I'm trying this segment today. We'll see how it goes. We won't get into too long of stories. So let's get into the stories today, because a lot of the stories today were just men talking about like problems they're having and stuff. So I was like, some of them are kind of like, oh, okay. So let's get into some stories about hair. Hi, Alicia Dickinson. Cool. So, Dear Babbzy, please hide my identity. Please guide me because I feel lost and confused. All of us are out here lost and confused. I'm really liking the side profile for this hair. I shouldn't be vain because somebody says that I'm vain and materialistic. I did something behind my wife's back, but it looks like she was doing something behind my back too. I tested our 2 children because neither of them look like me now that they've gotten older. One child is 4 and the other child is 2. I tested them twice, both unknown to her, and neither of them are my children. Because she's the financial breadwinner of the family and got a large inheritance, I don't want to leave and start all over on my own. Would you tell her that the children don't belong to me if you were me, or would you just stay silent and just go along and collect the money and be taken care of by a sugar mama? Listen, why wouldn't they send me these kind of blasted messages though? So let's get this straight. She's a sugar mama. You, hi Antonio, have been you DNA tested 2 children behind her back and found out neither of the children belong to you. But you don't want to leave. Hi Carrie, waving back. But you don't want to leave because she is the breadwinner and makes a lot of money. So you want a sugar mama, you're saying. So why are you writing to me? Because you sound okay with being in that type of a position. So what do you want to do? Don't mooch and leave. Both children are not his though. Here's my thing. And being a person who's gone through something like this very recently, people need to know who their parents are. Right? Hi, Melanie. People need to find out who their parents are. There is a bond that you have with your biological parents. A lot of people get adopted. A lot of people's adoptive parents are amazing. But most people, hi Marsha from Jamaica, most people want to know who their biological parents are. I think that you need to let your wife know that you know that neither of the children are yours. If you want to stay in a relationship with her, you can do that. But they need to find their father. Hey, Suave. Because that's not good. And it's 2 children. It's 2 children. It's not even just 1. It's 2. Like, you need to work that out. That's not a good look. He should not be in it for the money. That's so wrong. Most people are in everything for the money. Most people are in everything for the money. I don't know. Trust me. Everybody's about money nowadays. So what do you guys think in the chat? Do you think he should tell this woman that he knows that she has stepped out on him? Hi, Anton. And that both of the children don't belong to him, or do you think he should just stay silent and move along? If you think he should stay silent and move along, hey, hi, Damon, give me a thumbs up. If you think that he should tell her the truth, give me a heart. So tell her the truth, heart. Shut up and stay there, thumbs up. I think he should tell her. As I said, I'm a firm believer of people knowing who their parents are. I think that these kids need to know who their real dad is. Hi, Babbzy, he seemed to be taking this easy. Well, she's the breadwinner, so he's like basically like if he leaves her, he's gonna have to financially take care of himself. Basically, what he's saying in this message here. Hi, Valine. So everybody in the chat, my friend, Mr. Hide Your Identity, says that you need to tell her the truth and let them children find out who their father is. I have a question before I go into the next story. Maybe you guys can like enlighten me to this. What is it lately with women that are just having children like and they don't really have the right father? Like, I'm not the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Worldly person when it comes to certain things. So sometimes things leave me in confusion. Like, I be confused at how some of these women, you know, are like 3, 4, 5 baby daddies confused. Like, what kind of situation are you in that you don't know who your baby daddy is, or you are confused about your baby daddy, or you tell the wrong man he's your baby father? Like, what is going on out here that this kind of thing seems to be happening a lot? Like, what is it that's happening? I know in Canada, I've been seeing cases where a lot of women are not stepping up to the plate and saying who their baby father is at first, because if any child support is paid, they have to return it. And I know cases where that's happened where, you know, people have had to give back money because they labeled the wrong man their baby daddy. But it just seems so common now. Like, everybody, not everybody, but there's so much women out there that is like, how much men are you having sex with in like a very small period of time? Like, what's going on? That, like, what kind of lifestyle that you have? Like, I'm trying to word this and not be rude. Like, what's going on that you're having sex with this many men? Like, bareback in 2018 and these eras where like AIDS is rampant and all. Like, what's going on that you're having sex with this much people? And you're not having sex with condoms? Like, I don't understand. Is it like, you know, people bleach their skin and, you know, it's a culture and like there's reasons for it. Like, is this a culture of just not knowing who your baby daddy, like, is this some kind of thing that I don't know about? I say here to stay to one man. Yeah, Trey, are you a hoe? I don't like to use the word hoe, and because slut shaming is something that's a thing all of a sudden, because you're not supposed to slut shame, but like, what are you doing? I don't know. It's like, I don't know. When I was a kid growing up, I guess I just figured it would be like, you know, go to school, get an education, you know, get married, you know, the white picket fence, you know, 2.5 children. Like, what is going on in between that process that people are managing to sleep with? Like, I don't know. I hope, sweetheart, go and tell the woman what's going on that you know, and get them kids to find out who their father is, right? I don't want to get too deep in that one here. Let me go to the next story. Dear Babbzy, I have been following you forever and never felt like I would end up writing a letter to you, but I just wanted some advice about a problem I am having. No one ever writes Dear Babbzy to just say hi to me. It's always a problem, boo. I know there are a lot of men following you. Oh, really? And I wanted to ask if anyone can tell me why I get so afraid to have sex with a woman. I get so close to having sex with a woman, but then I lose my erection, and in the last minute, no matter what I do, I can't get it back. I don't think I have any medical issues because I'm at the gym regularly and I've run tests before. I am 25 years old and I'm really afraid of what's going on with me. I just want to get to the end of sex one time. Please give me some advice. Kiki, Bolaman syndrome. Kiki. The man say he want to get to the end of sex one time. What is the advice we got for he? Because I don't know anything about erections because you know I transgendered and my penis get cut off long time ago. What is it that you would have an erection issue and then can't get it back hard again? And you're 25 and you're in the gym. Babbzy, he Russell got issues. Go to a doctor, something may be wrong. Babbzy is the new Dear Christine. No, Dear Christine is invitation Babbzy. Drink Bawa Bad. The screen is shaky because I had to switch the thing, not boo. You should be here holding this shit. I don't know why your dick would not stay hard. I mean, as I said, like real talk. I'm not sure what's happening with you, sweetheart. I think that you might have some emotional issue more than likely, because if you can actually get the erection, then I don't think it's something physical. I think it's something mental. That would just be my guess based on having an erection 40 years ago. Mind you, I'm 38. You know, I don't know what it is. It could be steroids, Melanie. Because a lot of these gym rat dudes has been doing a lot of that kind. I know. But I think it's emotional, sweetheart. And I think you need to just maybe, you know, try having sex with yourself at first and see if you can have sex with yourself. See if you can have sex with yourself. There's things for that. Maybe, oh, wait, you could buy them plastic vaginas and thing. Try that alone and see what happens if you can get to the end. But I think it's something emotional. It could be. You feel like bobblehead? Hush your mouth. Can somebody tell my best friend in the entire world to hush him out in here? Your wood like body hole, not pokey. Oh my God. Okay, so if we think that this dude is gay, give me a thumbs up. If you think he just has emotional issues, give me a heart icon. Gay or emotional issues, give me a heart. Thumbs up if he's gay, heart for emotional issues. Come on, guys. Be nice. All I'm seeing is thumbs, though. Okay, some of them saying an emotional issues. Can you be nice to the guy, please, and not just like fuck up the dude? Could be prostate issues and circulation. Well, sweetheart, if you're watching, the people think that you have half and half, that you're gay, and half that you have an emotional issue. So what you need to do is go buy one of them plastic pokies, right? Them to sell these plastic pokey things that you can go when no one's looking, no one's watching, and you can have sex with the plastic vagina, right? And if you could have sex with the plastic vagina and get all the way to the end, then that means that maybe it's the women you going around that ain't really working for you. But you gotta do some testing. You gotta go do some analysis and come back and then let Babbzy know, because right now you ain't give me enough to give you a definitive answer if you're a bulla man or if you have emotional issues. So what you got to do is go and try and have sex with yourself. Come back to me in a month. We can follow up with you. Somebody said you would, dead simple. So listen, you got a month to get dicky problems under control. Get the dicky under control. So you gotta go and work out and figure out what's wrong with the dicky. The key, right? Dicky. Anyhow, find out what's going on with you and come back and holler. That's what you gotta do. So I'm gonna check in with you in a month, cause we wanna know if you working properly or not. Cause you shouldn't be 25 and having dick problems. I mean, I'm not a specialist on these things, but I don't think you should be them young and yeah. Karen said the dickie's not good. A lot of people think you gay, sweetheart. I don't really want to just put you in the Batman role thing. Because, you know, I'm friends with the Batmans, them, you know. I like all the Batmans. I have a lot of Batman friends, right? But you sound like you could be borderline going over there. I don't know. But come back to me in a month and we're going to be able to make the diagnosis and prognosis. Because Dr. Babbzy's on the case. Let me go on to the next story, people. No sticking up thing here today. Dear Babbzy, I know this is going to sound bad, but I am a man that really loves my belly. I love my belly too, you know. Don't mind it get big over fucking night and people think I'm pregnant. The thing is, my woman can't cook. Oh Lord, why you come and write this letter to me, motherfucker? What makes you think I want to hear this cunt right now? She tries to cook Caribbean stuff, but the stuff is really bad. Like really bad. Like rocks in my gut. Rocks in the gut! I wouldn't put rocks in your gut, though. I would put some cuffs in your fucking gut if you told somebody that I couldn't cook, though. Fuck your ass up. Stop fucking telling people cunt about rocks in gut. You want cuffs in your gut. My mom is a Bajan and she is like the best cook in the entire world. I talked to her about it and she felt insulted and all I wanted her to do is get some lessons from my mom. Oh Lord, you went and insult your wife and say that you gotta go and get lessons from your mother? Your mother? You's a fuck up man. Now she isn't cooking at all, which isn't so bad because now I can actually shit when the night comes. But how do I get things resolved because this is getting out of hand? Well, sweetheart, what you need to do is get your mama to teach your bitch ass to cook so you can leave the fucking woman alone talking about she putting rocks in you gut and writing rats for Babbzy to come and talk cunt to me. Leave the woman alone. Go at your mother house and eat or go and learn to cook your fucking self. Well, she ain't her Aunt Jemima. She could contribute in other ways. Oh, here trying to talk about she can't cook. Fuck wrong with someone want to wrestle men. Always come humbugging people fucking life. Let she bring home the bacon and you fry it. Cunt. I just joking. No, you can't go and tell nobody about your mom's cooking. Like, watch this, right? You know how people always be like, Babbzy doesn't cook, you know. Kevin gonna starve. And I'm like, do you know who my mama is? Do you know who my mama is? My mama can cook, so I don't even care about that shit. People always talking to me about cooking. I'm a blogger. I blog. I talk out things. I curse people. I enlighten people. I don't have no time to be in kitchen. You know how hard it is to stir cuckoo and shit? So people be like, how you trap Kevin? I trap Kevin with Big Hill food. When Kevin get Bajan fish cakes, it's over. So it's like, you don't always have to be the woman cooking, man. You could got somebody on backup. Fucking men always talking about wrestle cooking. Always trying to put down motherfucking people. People got shit to do. I got Dear Babbzy to do. You think I could have made oxtail and all kind of thing today to eat and fucking thaw out oxtail and do all kind of... I ain't got no time for that shit. You know how long it took me to flat iron this hair? This hair was curly. The fuck you talking about? Cooking. You think I got time to stir cuckoo? Man, come on, man. Like, my grandmother had time for that shit, man. She ain't had no TV. You know what I mean? She ain't had no fucking iPad. Grandma's ain't had no iPad. So she had to be able... Grandma's used to steam a mean fucking fish dog. I'll tell you that. I know how she trapped my grandfather. God, my grandmother could have cooked. I can tell you that. I don't know any... Let me tell you. You see, my mother and my... Yo... Them is cooking people. Them people could cook. Them people could cook. Them is like, you know what I mean? But everybody got to know them fucking lane. You can't run the 100-meter dash if you's a 200-meter runner. If you's a marathon runner, you can't go and run against Usain Bolt. Left the Aunt Jemimas to the Aunt Jemimas. They got women that like cooking. They got women that like them things. Get a backup. My mother is backup. Anybody I want to trap Big Hill, gonna trap them. Cause when Kevin get Big Hill fish cakes, it was done. I didn't have to even sing. I didn't have to romance him. It was like fish cakes with packs, Bajan fish cakes. You fuck. There's no scripture in the Bible that says the way to a man's heart is through his wife's cooking. It could be through cooking, but doesn't have to be his wife or his woman. It could be somebody else. I got Bajans in my family that just throw down good. And then my good friend in Barbados, Raquel, she just make like bougie people food, like balsamic reduction and these kind of things that, you know, you just have like 5 different forks and pick from and all kind of thing. She just throw down. Kevin can eat. That's why when bitches be like, Babbzy, what? Kevin does eat. Kevin can eat. So look, you say you could shit now that the nighttime come, right? Now that you shit that the nighttime come, don't worry about the cooking. You go learn to cook. Go down at your mother and go and get your mother to teach you how to make what you want to fucking eat. Stop oppressing women. 2018. Think that you will use Donald Trump? All right, how are we going to tell this man to resolve this? Hi, Lloyd. How are we going to tell this man to resolve this? If you think that he needs to go and learn how to cook on his own, give me a thumbs up. If you think he needs to sit down and talk to his wife and have a heart-to-heart, give me a heart. So if you think he needs to go and learn to cook on his own, thumbs up. If he needs to sit down and talk with his wife, heart-to-heart, heart-to-heart icon. Fucking learn to cook, you fuck yourself what you think you is. Send me a picture. Sweetheart, send me a picture. And there's a reason why. Because if you don't look good, I can curse you. You better look like Shamar Moore, one of them fucking fellas there, yeah. You better be sexy and ready that you come talking cunt. I want to make sure you look good before I give you any sound advice. Hi, David. I good. Send me a picture. We want to see what you look like. We want to see what you're working with. Because if you look stink and about here talking about people and shitting bricks and shitting hard and rock guts and thing, I can curse you. Yes, Hudson's a revolutionary. Tell them. So you got to come back to me. Send me a picture and tell me if you look good. About your wife can't cook. Fuck you think this is? At least you got a wife. Men out there looking for rascal women and can't get none. Hi, David. Let me go on to the last story. Right, Michelle? Let them know. Stop fucking around, man. You got a woman. Look, there's a lot of men that can't even get women. They can only get a man. You got a woman and she just cook hard. Just be glad she even trying to do something for you. You better look fucking good. A lot of you to look some gully bop ass looking Negroes out here talking about people. I hope you ain't the first fella with the dicky. Let me go to the last story. Dear Babbzy, when am I going to get some freaky sex? I can retire back again, you know. Hi, Tassie. I married a woman and my gosh, I thought she would be willing to at least try some kinky things, but since we got married, things have actually gotten worse. This is all that happens when you get married. Marriage is a trap. Marriage is a fucking trap. She refuses to try anal, and she promised me that she would try it at least once because we agreed to that before we got married. But now she's backing out, and I'm really mad because I can't see myself living the rest of my life without getting anal sex. All I do now is watch porn and see what they get and feel so left out and ashamed that my wife is playing games with me. I'm thinking about paying to get an escort. What do you think? Let me drink my sorrow. I just want to make sure and let y'all know my back door shut, right? You see my back door? My front door is out there. But my back door shut. You understand what I'm saying? My back door shut. The back door shut. What do I think you should do? Well, sweetheart, if you're going to die because you're not going to get anal sex from your wife, I don't know what to tell you. You better just go pick out a coffin now and fucking dead. Stop pressuring women to fucking bull in their boxy hole. What is wrong with y'all? Everybody trying to pressure women to push fucking something in their back door. The back door is locked. Why can't the back door stay locked? Go and pick out your coffin and let me know when you're dead so I can pick black. You gonna die if you don't get anal sex? What the fuck did be wrong with someone wanna? And pressuring people. Good women you got there. And you pressuring she to breaking she back door. Why? Why you also? Why you didn't go and marry a prostitute? Why you didn't go and marry the escort you're trying to go and get now? Why you going confusing women life? Well, you gonna die if you don't get anal sex. Dead then. Let me go and pick up my black outfit. I got a nice black suit and they got letter in the front. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think that you should pressure your wife for anal sex though. I mean, that's just me personally. I think you should file for divorce tomorrow too if you think you're going to die without getting anal sex. Because that's this kind of thing here. You sound fuck up. Because I never hear nobody say they're going to die if they don't get anal sex. You sound fuck up. You need to go and be on your own. That's what I think. He need to buy the coffin and arrange the funeral. Write the obituary. EB, you are so correct. What is this other fucking people? Hi, Dennis. Yeah, I think if you... I don't even have advice to give him. I don't have advice to give him. But I think this is like something that a lot of these guys nowadays are really interested in. They're always talking about anal. I don't know. But, sweetheart, you write the wrong Babbzy. You need to write Dear Dr. Oz or Dr. Phil or one of them. Thank you, Lloyd. There you have it. All right, people. So we're going to take a vote. Are we going to keep Dear Babbzy 6 p.m. Sundays or, well, actually 6 p.m. Fridays or 10 p.m. Fridays? Which one are we going with? Because you guys all have to remember, yes, I live in Toronto, Canada, but we have fans all over the place. And on top of that, you know, the UK is really like the third largest following that I have. So we need to be fair and balance it up for the people because everybody wants to be on the live. And, you know, it's hard to really get all of us together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a status up after and we'll just take a poll on the times that we should be doing this. A lot of people say 10 p.m. Fridays, but we'll just take a vote. You know, 10 p.m. is like 3 a.m. in the UK. So we got to just let all of us be happy and in harmony. And one thing I want to say before I go, there's like something that I've been observing in people lately that's concerning to me, and I just want to say, hey, you know, in life, people, everybody has their own path and everybody has their own talent. I feel like a lot of you waste a lot of time trying to pull down somebody. If you're trying to pull down, you're not going to be successful. And I see a lot of you investing a lot of time and wasting a lot of time trying to like negatively impact people's lives. And it's like, I just want you to know that, you know, you're not going to be successful at that. You need to know that people all have their own path. A lot of people are governed by entities that you don't know anything about. And literally, it's like you can't stop your time. So if you think that you're going to, you know, talk bad about somebody and tell lies on them and spread lies on them and try to negatively impact them, you need to know that you need to stop because you're just wasting time. And when you do stuff like that, your own life gets negatively impacted. The negative things you say about people and lie and say about other people is like you're just going to struggle yourself. And I don't know if you enjoy struggling. I don't know if you don't enjoy struggling. But I think a lot of you need to start investing time more wisely. You know, investing time in lies on people and pulling people down doesn't make any sense in this day and age. Everybody has their own path and you just need to find yours and figure out what you want to do with yourself. You know, lying on people is probably one of the most quickest ways to see bad karma in your own life. So I would stop doing that, and I would focus on paying attention to your own path. You know what I mean? That's how it is. So talk negatively about people, but double check if that truck's wheel is tight when you're walking across the street, because it might just hit you and come from nowhere. You understand? Think about them things, because you know.
Yeah, man, I tell them so Rasta love the youth, them, he never ill-treat them. He bless them to the fullest in a one love, one harmony. For the moja, defend the earth. Wicked man better fly.
Back door shut.
Burn them down.
Back door shut.
None of them can stop your time. All when the wicked man a keep up them crime, none of them can stop your time. I got to this time, man. Hey, none of them can stop your time.
We're gonna vote on the time. Bye, guys. Love you. See you on Friday sometime. Let's vote. God.
I got to this time.